Welcome back to Hafstep. We're reacting to another Dinger City-esque video with the new Netplay tier list. Tyler watched it or reacted to it, talked about it. So we're going to talk about him talking about it. What are you doing? Taking the piss out of it? Let's go.
Little Cokes, founder of Rio, overall good, handsome gentleman from Dinger City, decided to take the top 25 net players and he asked them all for a tier list and he averaged them all together. And that's the list you get before you. I believe new tiers are created whenever there is a 1.5 or greater difference between characters.
Getting mathematical behind it.
Yeah, you got to have the tier break somewhere, right? Not just willy-nilly.
Nothing goes better than baseball and analytics, I tell you what.
Should we just take a first little glance at this before Tyler gets into it?
I still think people are underrating Monty Mole. You know, that speed. I feel like he makes good contact. Again, we're not well educated in the way they play.
We probably should have played a game first. Yeah, I think for my personal bias, I wouldn't put Monty in F tier just because he was one of my favorite characters back in the day, as well as Toad. I think Toad's pretty good.
Yeah, I think the Gooms are well positioned. The babies,
Goomba and babies, yeah, F tier in my book.
Peach, I still don't understand it, but and like Daisy, dude, I thought Daisy was like good. But...
yeah, I think.
And then Dry Bones, what the hell? I just keep on getting more and more angry the higher I go.
The only issue that people encounter when you're averaging tier lists is if somebody like absolutely loves Goki and makes her '1, kind of messes with numbers. But you know, 25 should be a big enough pool that this is a fairly good look at what the net play scene is thinking.
Are you in the Discord?
I am.
32 pair Goomba ain't bad. Respect. He's definitely in the bottom group. So I will say these bottom 5 are definitely the bottom 5. Like these would be my bottom 5, so that's pretty good. Toad might be a little low, but
why is Monty Mole bad?
I would definitely say Monty's over Goomba for sure. The only thing would be chemistry because I think Goomba's probably got more than Monty.
Babies,
that's it.
Baby Luigi I think is good. Baby Mario is slightly better than Baby Luigi, which is shown here. But I think Baby Mario is actually like the best of the F tier. I think it should be a bit ahead of like this spot, maybe 28. Toad, definitely the best of these 6. Probably even better than
probably D tier.
Maybe Peach and Koopa. This is a little bit low on the Toad, but I can respect it. I love Monty because he's silly, but you know he's got a long bat. That's about it. Like the I wish Ball.
That's what I'm saying.
Ball Dash was on a character who mattered because these two characters are stinky buttholes and
stinky buttholes.
Come on, man.
Just looking, I think the tiers are pretty good. I don't see many glaring. Like I wouldn't have this character in this tier. D tier, Peach and Koopa. It's probably right.
It's just like seeing Peach is bad. It's just like I don't know. Figuring out that a girl you have a crush on has like ugly. You know? You know what I'm saying? Not like I think Peach is attractive. But so, it like goes. It's like the glass shatter. You know, like
you had it on a pedestal, but now
is
like,
Peach the blindness? Yeah, the blindness.
Okay, get you. I get it. I got it. At first, I didn't know what you were going with that. Or it's kind of like when we were learning Fire Emblem, using your Jagan is kind of not the best use of resources.
Not many people are gonna get that reference.
Totally niche. Yeah, it's just one of those things. Playing games and you realize there's a way better way to do it.
They're about like the same level of like very different characters.
Or that Charizard's bad.
Obviously, Peach is right defense.
Or that Typhlosion is bad, and Typhlosion is just Charizard minus flying and not as cool.
Like, you know, good pitcher if you don't know what situation you'd be in where you're like, man, I need Peach.
Or that the office is mid.
Koopa, you know, you got Dennis's baby boy Raph, but he sucks. Like Dennis just like likes him for some reason. He's got the Falcon Pop. I think we overvalue the Falcon Pop here. In this
Wait, who likes
who?
It's
a very cool discovery. And it makes
yo, come on now. Come on. That's we called him out.
He did. Tyler, you listened. I don't know actually if you recorded it. You had to have seen it after or seen our video before making this. Oh my god.
Do you think we shattered their glass? As per se?
I don't think so. I think he is saying like maybe the Falcon Pop isn't like a 2-tier elevator, which I don't know, never tried it, but watch some of their games. It is
again we have no
pretty good ability.
Koopa and Shy Guy and Pianta for sure, but I don't think it's like game-breakingly better. And I think the Netplay superstars, the people that are in this tournament or whatever it was, we're right. This is about where he should be. Like he should not be like Dennis thinks he like genuinely believes he should probably be around here, which is crazy. But I think that's a good spot for Koopa. Heading into the C tier, this is where I personally feel like people made mistakes.
Yeah, Daisy.
Just like I did within the tier, Daisy 20.
Okay, so it's kind of hard for my colorblind eyeballs to see the difference between D and C.
Yeah, I didn't notice that at first either. Daisy's not the end of C tier, bro.
Going back to little, I feel like D could be either bigger. I know it's like based on a numerical gap, Koopa and Peach in D tier itself seems a little weird to me.
Yeah, definitely put Pianta in there.
Yeah, Pianta, maybe Bowser Jr.
Definitely Bowser Jr. That's like,
Yeah.
I'm taking
think-
Daisy over Bowser Jr.
I think she's without a doubt more useful than Toadette and Shy Guy, and arguments can be made for these other two. Her singles bat is the best on this board, probably. Not counting star hits, because then you have, you know, Bones and Shy Guy do a little something. But she plays second baseman, like, really good, and it's more important than any position any of these other guys play. The middle infield is, I think, undoubtedly the top two positions that matter. Daisy playing second base, being like your fourth pick for second base is, in my opinion, better than Toadette being your fourth pick for...
Oh, right. They, I haven't watched super closely. I think in most of their videos, they cut out the drafting. I think they draft by position, so it makes their picks a lot more strategic, if that makes sense.
So like
You like start
say,
with pitcher,
Oh.
or start with... I don't know what your captain
So like
would
say
be.
you go pitch, like you pick pitcher, I pick a pitcher. You go pitcher, I go pitcher.
Third baseman, second baseman, you know, just alternating by position and not just picking and then rearranging your field. I think. Again, I don't know for sure, but I think that's how it works.
Shy Guy, I think, is a little too high for, I think it should be maybe one down. I think I would shift Daisy up to 22 and backshift these guys. I personally like Daisy more than Bones, but I don't know if she's better than Bones. Bones does have that line drive star hit, and the line drive star hits are just, they're very good, especially when you're good with Bones. We found out his righty bat's pretty good. Ness has been tuning about it for a while. And BJ, I know, is like an up-and-comer.
I like the name BJ.
Also, shout out to Tyler for commenting on our video, shouting us up on the live stream that they did, and also shout out to Dennis for commenting on our video. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
I always say the top 18 are like the ones that are like super meta, because that means that's the ball game. I don't think
makes
Noki
sense.
should be the one on the 19 block. I think it should be Dixie.
think
I would
she
switch.
should.
You're liking Noki all of a sudden?
No, I think Noki needs to be 19,
Oh, okay.
not in the starting lineup.
All right, I get you.
Diddy Kong is just a slightly better version of Dixie Kong, in my opinion, and in some people's opinion. I know the Netplay community is starting to sway in the other direction.
I feel like Diddy Kong is pretty much infinitely better than Dixie Kong.
I agree. I think I hit better with Dixie Kong, but
Probably.
Do think Noki's better than Para, but only by a little, so I wouldn't put them any further apart than right next to each other.
what makes Paris so much better than regular?
It's a good question.
Was it the jump?
I was wondering that too.
Years
Look at
ago,
this
you
comment.
asked me
It's devastating news that Waluigi is top 10 and not, as I had understood, bottom top 30.
What?
Bottom top 32? Yeah, Waluigi probably should be 32.
I hate you, Waluigi.
opinion right now, I'd be like, haha, you're full of it, but here I am saying it. Wario shouldn't be above Pianta.
I agree.
think,
Wait.
I think Pianta is
Disagree.
better since the Falcon Pop. I think like it's just obvious. I know a lot of people are up on the Waluigi, and as a result of being up on the Waluigi, they're up on the Wario's. You can do like a boo in the Waluigi, and the Wario maybe hits a dinger, but probably doesn't. And yeah, he's a little bit better like at reaching balls in the infield than Pianta is, but I think Laser plus that offense. I think I used to always say that Wario was also better offensively. I like Luigi. I'm always gonna take Mario first.
What are you picking, Mario or Luigi?
Mario.
Mario.
Luigi.
I'm thinking Mario. Luigi. I like Luigi too, but I think Mario I hit with just a little bit better. Top 9, Evan. Top 9.
All right, it's gonna be Magic Koopa, King Boo, Birdo,
Wow.
Yoshi.
I feel like you're nailing this right now. 10 years ago, man, I would never say that Boo is better than King Boo.
Yeah, because it just doesn't have as much power, but
Yeah.
what,
we were
what
just
puts
we were
Boo over
just
King Boo now?
home
Pitching.
run swingers. Pitching. Probably the frickin' Falcon Pop or something, honestly. Or I don't know if it's that, but single hitting, slap hitting, whatever you call that.
Singles hitter, one's a really good homer hitter. I like KB a little more, so I would leave this the way it is. I might shift Boo and Birdo. Birdo's gotten a lot better since the Falcon, not the Falcon Pop, the Slice Discovery, because it was always like, oh, I hope the egg lands. But you can, if you're a good enough gamer now, you can make the egg land in that last frame. So I think that's enough to put her above Boo for me. So I think this is good.
Hey, our blind guesses from the last video were top 10. Put Boo and Yoshi on top.
These are the big.
I'm excited to see what our tier list looks like and how far off it's gonna be.
Maybe we should have made the list first before watching this. Idiot!
God, we're so stupid. Because season 9 is coming to a wrap, at least on my end. We only have 2 more weeks.
Is the battle pass out?
Let's go! Dinger Study Battle Pass.
We're not in the plan. Overall, let me know, I don't know, how your fucking day was. I'll catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Peace.
My day was good. Thank you. Have a good day.
Yo, Tyler.
My day was going great until I saw Pianta in the B+ tier.
Honestly, I don't want to hate, but I don't like Pianta. We'll play with stars, see what happens.
How about we play with their rules? Stars, no stars, and see what
Draft
all the
picking.
hype about is with this Falcon Punch stuff.
Well, thanks, Tyler, for making a great another breakdown of the tier list, a new tier list. If you're not subscribed to Wonder Bear, go subscribe to him from Dinger City. He does other Mario Baseball stuff, and
Hafstep
pretty
out.
cool. Half step out.
Thank you again.
Thanks again for the shout outs. It means a lot to us.
for including us in this community.
Yeah, what he said.